Good morning, pirates. Monday, the 22nd of July, calendar week 30, fruit picking. I think you could say that the potager is now full. We have squeezed the final bean and the ultimate cabbage into their respective beds for some sunshine and growing. The weeding is up to date, all is mulched, and we have even almost managed to complete the edges. Whilst this is true, I do still have 2 trays of beans, 1 of brassicas and a couple of roots still to manage. They are going to go to the vineyard where we still have not admitted defeat, and the bean element of that needs bean poles. These will be coming from the alder plantation down by the lake. 5 years ago, I decided that a variety of biomes was a good thing, but the massive area of swamp was just a bit too big, and that I would plant the edges of it, at least with fast-growing, water-loving trees. I went for black alder, Schwarzerle, and planted about 50 of them. There are now thousands, and the lake is all but inaccessible. There is still plenty of swamp, but should anyone want to go and cut 100 new bean poles, they're just about the right size. And if I do nothing but clear some paths for walking, I'm definitely going to end up with all the bean poles that I could possibly want. So I shall do that. This week is fun. Because the pirate brain seems to have intuited that the food stores for the winter are more or less assured, I've found myself suddenly capable not just of thinking of the major projects for the year, but I've started tinkering with them as well. And so this week we shall make bean poles, weed, water, mow, start on jam making. There are raspberries for picking now. Also, in this is to weed the soft fruits again. I'm not telling you this because it is interesting, I'm telling you this so that I don't forget. Make a solar collector for the hot showers project. Yes, I copy-pasted this line from last week. That doesn't mean nothing happened last week. We took delivery of quite a lot of PEX tubing for the collector and acquired a lot of matte black spray paint for the finish. Work on the kitchens. Deep clean and transform one into the cooking for eating kitchen and one into the cooking for preserving kitchen. Pick some potatoes. I want to try to make potato flakes for storage, so let's do that. Get the wood to the sawmill. Pirate gardening tip of the week. This week is grow nettles. If you have any space to grow a patch of nettles, you should definitely consider it. If you don't, it's worth your while, once a month in the spring and the early summer, going out with a big bag and strong gloves, and finding yourself some, and making your own nettle soup. The best liquid fertilizer money can buy for free. Nettles have very deep roots, and pull up minerals from deep in the subsoil, and they are crazy high in nitrogen, which is essential for young growing crops, and anything green and leafy which you want to harvest. Plop them in a big bucket, fill it with water, and when the smell gets so intense you can hardly go near it, get it in a watering can and bring some nettle joy to your young plants. But if you are already making your own, stop putting it on your tomatoes. We want big, strong, healthy tomato plants right up until the point where they start making tomatoes. Now we don't want leaves, we want big, juicy red tomatoes. So no more leaf-making juice. I'm off now to go and see about the room for our new guests. We have a family coming for a few days to learn a bit about what we do here and to pick raspberries. Looking forward to it, and it should be a good week. Until then, my pirate lovelies, take care of each other and yourselves, and don't forget to buy your tickets for the Collapse Laboratory. Let me know if the price is off-putting, and we can work something out for sure. Your loving Pirate Ben, XO.